And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gemini Crypto episode 579. Today is Wednesday. Today is Thursday, July 16th, and I'm King.
And I'm Bcash. And we're here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10ish.
We are back.
We do it so much we forget the days.
I was going to say, if I don't know the day, then it's official. We are back. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Top stories of the day, of course, crypto Twitter response to the Twitter hack. Currencies accused of stealing IP from a startup in its own incubator. Oh, I hope that isn't true. Two teens arrested after paying Bitcoin to see live stream murder on dark web. Wow. Brave partners with Gemini to let users trade crypto from within its browser. Like a lot of interesting stuff going on today. But first and foremost, let's look at these prices.
Oh, yeah. So Bitcoin at $9,136 is down 0.8%. Ethereum at $233 is down 1.9%. Ripple at 19 cents, holding strong. The new stablecoin is down 2%. Chainlink, again, we don't know why this is happening, but it must be something good with Chainlink. Is at 863, up 0.4% today. Bitcoin Cash at $223 is down 2%. Litecoin at $42 is down 2.7%. And last but not least, EOS at $2.48 is down 2% as well. So a lot of mix of green and red again. Like you said, the huge boost to Chainlink is probably the only altcoin that is steady right now, but everything else is sort of up and down, up and down. And Bitcoin has been stable since pretty much last year this time. It was 9,000 last year this time. It's 9,100. So yeah, very stable at this point. Nothing to get too excited about.
Ooh, look at this Dogecoin chart. That thing is just dropping.
Oh, yeah. Dogecoin pump and dump was hilarious.
Yeah. I will say, looking over this list, I haven't looked at a lot of altcoins, in a very long time because there really hasn't been a reason to, for the most part. But as prices continue to drop, I think we'll see some more murkiness here in the market, only because we don't know what's going on in the U.S. market yet. We don't know what's going on with the pandemic. We might see these prices increase in the next 3 to 5 weeks if another stimulus check is granted, which is what our government's working on. Of course, with Congress is in and out of recess. I think they only have like 10 days to decide this thing before August, which they're working on now. They say toward the end of July. So I think once we decide what's going on in the stimulus package, will each American be getting $1,200 or $4,000 or whatever it is. I think that would predict kind of what we see with the crypto market. If that stimulus package happens, we'll at least be able to sustain these prices, 9,400 Bitcoin price. We might see some small boosts in altcoins. If it doesn't happen, they'll expect those to drop. But by and large, in general, looking at the altcoin market, if you get that little stimulus package and you have some discretionary income, there's actually some good coins. Just looking at the CoinDesk one, that you can still get at a pretty good price. I mean, you talk about BAT. We have a story coming up with BAT today, Basic Attention Token. That's something to look at. That's only 24 cents right now, 25 cents almost. I know Tron, while I don't believe in the project personally, the marketing is going to market. So these are coins that I might look at to buy and hold on long term, because I know eventually Justin Sun's going to pump this sucker up to a whole 2 cent, right? To a whole 3 or cent or whatever. And I mean, again, not a large sum, but looking at it from 0.017 and me considering a 3 or 4 cent price range on it once it gets pumped is something realistic to look at. So just start paying attention to some of these people while we have this downtime.
Oh, yeah.
All right, top story of the day. Crypto Twitter responds to the Twitter hack. What is going on with this Twitter hack? What happened? I love this Cointelegraph thing. It just trolls everywhere. It's hilarious. What happened with this thing?
Oh, yeah. So, of course, if you were on Twitter at any point yesterday, you saw that there was a huge Twitter hack. Somebody got root access and was able to tweet from people's accounts, not just, tweet out anything. And it was crazy because when I first saw it, the first one I saw was Elon Musk. And I was like, oh, well, that's a fake. Then I saw the verified and I was like, that really came from Elon Musk? It was like, something is going on. Then later you had hacks of Kanye West, you had Kim Kardashian, even Joe Biden, even Obama. You had every big name. And of course in the crypto space, I think Gemini, Coinbase, Qcoin, all got hacked.
Everybody.
So somebody had very, 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 very deep root access, could get into their accounts, tweeted out the fact that if you send them $1,000, they'll send you back $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, and it was only going for 30 minutes. which are like 3 red flags.
Hey, that hacker got in,
when
got
it comes
out.
to investment, for one, it was somebody you don't know.
Right.
For 2, they said it was guaranteed it was turn in 1,000, 2,000. For 3, they gave you a time limit to try and rush you to do it. So those 3 red flags should have tipped off everybody. So I will say the hacker, he made off with $120,000 so far. But if this was 2016, it probably would have been like 1.2 million because it's way more education now. It's way less people falling for scams. And the thing about this hack is, out of all the things he could have done, he could have released DMs of presidents and other leaders.
Man.
He could have found people's emails and found another way through. You know what he went for? Bitcoin.
That's a good point.
That's how you
we
know
could have found out who killed Kennedy on this one, and he wanted to talk about Bitcoin.
Exactly. And some people are saying this might be a front for something bigger, basically just to get everybody's attention on Bitcoin. Ooh. Who knows? And it could have been a government op to make people not trust Bitcoin. Like, see, look, this is what happens when you use Bitcoin. But honestly, Bitcoin's never been hacked, but Twitter was. So that's the only thing. Just like, hey, if somebody robs a bank, you don't say, oh, man, we got a USD problem. Like, no,
right.
that bank got hacked. So, yes, this is one of the funniest stories in Bitcoin's history, in my opinion. Because, I mean, who can? It's 2020. Who can predict this stuff?
Right. Like you said, it's crazy to see that after everything they could have talked about, released, or looked at, they chose the Bitcoin route. So I wonder. I remember yesterday you were telling me about this. I wonder if it is an insider thing where there's somebody that works at Twitter who are just fed up. But regardless, I mean, Twitter got hacked. That's crazy, people. That's big news. And of course, like you said, it does show the education of people where only $100,000 was stolen, whereas you said it could have been more. But this is all crazy. Twitter got hacked. And it was paid back by in Bitcoin. 30 minutes. In and out job. In and out.
Yeah. And of course, Jack, he had to tweet out, we all feel terrible this happened. Of course, he discussed how they're trying to fix the issue. This is crazy to me because it had to be either a former employee or somebody that's there currently. I'm not sure, but yeah, CZ got hacked. Man, a bunch of people. And at this point, you know, we all know it wasn't Bitcoin that got hacked. But if you look at mainstream news, look at every single headline. They all say Bitcoin scam. And that's what people will probably take it as. But at this point, I hope people are savvy enough to know nothing's wrong with Bitcoin. Only something wrong with centralized platforms. You can get hacked.
What's crazy is I wonder how they people feel that are still robbing liquor stores and stuff. It's like, stop it.
Yeah, learn some technology, get 100,000 in 30 minutes.
Right? It's just like, no, just go online, do it.
Oh, yeah.
A few shout outs. What's going on? Madam Crypto, P-Man Van, Shannon Allen, Velo BTC. Okay, what's up, Crypto Q? I was like, hold on, what is this? A moderator? I don't know this name. Mr. Gibson Sr. Hey. Let's see. P-Man Van saying all YouTubers are talking about altcoins. Bitcoin is too boring.
That's when it's time to pay attention.
Yep,
when it gets boring, quote unquote.
Well, I feel bad about talking about it now. Yeah. I just happened to scroll down. It was just super random. Cryptonomics, what's going on? Sergeant Crypto. Yeah, days do move fast when you're having fun. P-Man Van said Peter Schiff is flapping that big old troll mouth as usual.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to give a shout out to Peter Schiff. Of course he's going to come around. Well, you know, this wouldn't have happened to gold. Yeah, because nobody wants that garbage.
Right. And real quick, what was up with this hidden message they said they found in these the transactions to the Twitter hack on the Bitcoin address?
Yeah, well, as far as the hidden messages that they found, they were basically saying Bitcoin can be traced, as you can see, because you can find it. Why not use Monero? And one of the things that people don't realize is, yes, Monero is a private cryptocurrency. So when people talk about altcoins don't have a use case, this is one of them. And the actual message was just read all. Transaction outputs is text. You take risk when you use Bitcoin for your Twitter game. Bitcoin is traceable. Why not Monero? So it seems like somebody was trying to alert the scammer, or the scammer was, savvy enough to have somebody send that out. Who knows? Because you want misdirection in order for people not to.
It's
to
definitely
catch
some
it.
misdirection here.
And this seems like it was well thought out to an extent. Not well thought out like they could have made more money. Because I saw a few people that were like, why didn't he just take out a 100x long and tweet out that Bitcoin is going to become the standard for all governments?
From Obama's
the price would have went to like 50,000 overnight. But at the same time, they got a little bit of money out of it. Don't know if they'll actually be able to claim it and use it. But this was, like I said, probably one of the most popular hacks. Not the biggest, but one of the most popular hacks involving Bitcoin.
There it is. Consensus is in the news again. If you remember, Consensus has been in the news as of recent because of the mass layoffs. Then they partnered. I can't remember who they partnered with at the top of my head right now. But they had a partnership going. Who was it? It was someone who was kind of corporate, I remember.
Maybe Microsoft, I think.
Possibly, yeah. So Consensus has been accused of stealing IP from a startup in its own incubator. If this is true, then I won't even blame it on Consensus. I'll blame it on the partnership side coming over like, look, this is what you do. They don't want to work hard. You just take the information off. Canadian blockchain upstart Block Crusher alleges that Consensus stole proprietary technology after it participated in Consensus I can't say that word. Tachyon accelerator program. Some cool Eagle Bird tech name accelerator program.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing. That's one of the dirty little secrets of the tech world. These accelerator programs, because Block Crusher was a participant and Consensus was an advocate and mentor before replicating their proprietary technology. And one of the things that people need to be aware of is sometimes these big companies have the money, but they don't have really any innovative ideas. So they have accelerator programs. They bring you in, they either invest in you, or they just outright steal your idea, and then just be like, "Yeah, let's go to court. Let's see how much money you got." But yes, the complaint asserts that Consensus invested $100,000 in Block Crusher to back the launch after being invited to the accelerator program, and they all, the founders, they moved to California to participate, only for it to be stolen from Consensus, or allegedly stolen, and changed to something called Daisy Payments. So yes, this recurring payment system was something that was innovative, and it seems like Consensus may be in trouble.
Yeah, as you said, Block Crusher claims they share their main asset, the source code and proprietary technical solution to its reoccurring payments platform, as well as giving Consensus access to every aspect of its marketing, financial, technical, and regulatory strategy. So again, this is what they are saying. We're not sure if this is true. Looks like this article is also stating that in early March 2019, Consensus allegedly abruptly ceased their communications with Block Crusher and his team. That's what Block Crusher is claiming.
They ghosted him? Man. Took your money and they ghosted
you. Pull up. Well, I'm done with this conversation. Yeah. Despite finding new investors, Block Crusher sought renewed interest from Consensus and revealed their product's planned launch date during correspondence on July 23rd, 2019. So, of course, the only word for this is messy. It's getting real messy. But, this is the stuff that could happen, does happen. We know with tech companies, you add in a little bit of crypto to go with it and some source code. Who knows who's telling the truth and who's lying? I hope it comes out, though. I hope Consensus did not do this. Worst case scenario, I hope if it did come from Consensus, they can point it to the corporate side they partner with, not themselves. Yeah. But seriously, this is a bad look for the culture of crypto. So hopefully this didn't happen. But I guess it remains to be seen, right?
Oh yeah. And I mean, like it says, crypto industry. Hey, still the Wild West out here in certain aspects because companies are still companies.
Yeah, I mean, with a name like Block Crusher, I mean, you're supposed to back up that company. You're supposed to back up that source code.
Something. Yeah.
Ice Cube tactics walking into the office. What's going on, Tommy Brown? Shannon Allen said, people listening to this show can use your ideal Bitcoin Zay. That's the next Twitter hack, the announcement. PFC Wells, what's going on? That's how big techs get you. That sounds like what the SEC was talking about doing with the grace period to let blockchain companies have time to develop. No, the grace period is to allow blockchain companies time to get money. Whether they do that through developing or whatever they do, they just need to have the SEC's money when it's over.
Yeah, exactly. When you finish, have my money. Yeah, right. Make as much money as you want. We'll give you 3 years.
Yeah, right. 2 teens have been arrested after paying Bitcoin to see live stream murder on dark web. What
is wrong with you?
Is going on here? As TK would say, who raised you?
Who raised you?
What is going on here?
Oh, man. So it looks as though 2 Italian 17-year-olds were arrested for paying Bitcoin to see children being sexually abused, tortured, and murdered on live stream. Of course, whenever you put these 2 things beside each other in a headline, people think, oh, well, that's what Bitcoin's for.
Right.
No, you have sick people in the world who are on the deep web who could pay or use Bitcoin as payment to watch these things. And it states here from Italian law enforcement, users that were able to reach those kinds of obscure environments are allowed to take parts in sexual violence and torture on minors performed live by adults. So I'm pretty sure if they get prosecuted, if everything goes correctly, they don't have long to be in jail because they'll probably duff them out real quick. But the 2 were searched as part of an ongoing investigation. It so far involved 25 people 19 minors, and 6 over the age of 18, so adults but still young. And they live in 13 different Italian provinces. So this operation is called Delirio. So if you see that floating around on the dark web somewhere, don't click on it or don't be involved with it, which is delirium in Italian. So the 2 men are arrested and a woman who exchanged details to what they refer to as the Red Room, which is disgusting all around. But of course, Bitcoin was used because we want to show that Bitcoin is used by everybody. It is real money. Scammers use it, terrible people, murderers, but also investors, developers, everybody uses it. It's for everybody.
The good thing about this, though, and the good thing about Bitcoin, which is why we try to push it toward government and for people to have it in governments, because it's the transparency. Again, like the last message said, or the Twitter hack message said, it's traceable. So all these government agencies saying, like, you know, use Bitcoins for criminals and all that. No, you want them to use it. We want criminals to use it so we can actually trace them and find them like they did these 2 people here, because again, Bitcoin is pseudonymous. But yeah, if you're over here looking at kitty stuff and murders and all this other crazy stuff, yes, these are the transactions that we want to be traced. It makes sense. And again, regular police work can get that done. It doesn't take any more funding, any more task force, any more anything. It just takes literally an officer or 2 clicking around on the computer for about 3 to 4 hours. Yeah. But I mean, it's crazy. Like you said, Bitcoin is used everywhere across, across the land, and it's not going anywhere. So we might as well start accepting it, right?
Oh yeah.
On a good news story to end the day, though, Brave partners with Gemini to let users trade crypto from within its browser.
Oh yeah.
All right, Brave and Gemini.
All right, Gemini. All right. There we go. A little partnership going.
What's going on here? You know?
Oh yeah. So Brave has partnered with crypto exchange Gemini to let its users trade crypto within their privacy-focused browser. You'll be able to buy, trade, earn, and store cryptocurrencies directly in Brave in their wallets, their native wallet. The Gemini widget is currently available on Brave's nightly version and is expected to go live in the coming weeks. So it's not available yet, but it should be here in the coming weeks. One of the biggest developments before was that Brave struck a partnership with Binance. So it seems as though exchanges are partnering with Brave to have privacy-enabled trading within the browser. So that's good to see. And this is sort of a new kind of move for Gemini. As much as they've done corporate, we're starting to see them partnering with Brave, which of course they've always talked about how private they are. So this is good to see, and shout out to Brave and the BAT token.
And what also helps, I mean, granted, again, semi-private, semi-traceable, but Brave has Tor built into it if you want to use that Tor browser on Brave. So that's basic. I won't say basic. That is a shortcut of having a VPN, people. So you can just hop on the Tor and then hop on the exchange and at least give you like I said, that semi-level of privacy where it might not stop a government agency from doing whatever, looking at your records, but it will stop that entry to mid-level hacker who's just blanketing, trying to find addresses to hit. So it will save you from those people, which is a good thing, right? So Brave has the Tor browser built in. You hop on there, you can use the Gemini widget, and you can get to buying and selling crypto. So again, more and more things we're seeing every day, making it easier to buy and sell Bitcoin. Really buy, not even sell, just buy it. So that's a good thing to see. Other than that, you got anything else for today?
Nothing more for me. I do want to shout out BTC Movement for the t-shirt.
Movement.
Oh yeah, appreciate the t-shirt. After doing a few things with them, appreciate this t-shirt.
Tight. Yeah, hey, BTC Movement. I'm gonna send that message. I like that shirt.
Yeah, they got some good stuff. Check them out. Definitely thankful for the shirt, and anybody in the space that does anything, whether you make clothes, you make art, whether you do podcasts, whether you are a developer, a trader, we all need each other to build this community up. So shout out to you.
There it is. Other than that is the show for today. Last quick question. P-Man Van said, do you know how to claim BAT from ads without signing up for Uphold?
Do not, because I've only used Uphold, but I'm sure there is a way. You may have to do a little deep dive.
I like Uphold, so
yeah. But Uphold's pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good still. They're doing their thing, so might not be bad to go through them. All right, other than that, that is the show for today. Thursday, we will see you all tomorrow on Friday. Have a great day, and as always, make sure you smash that like and share, and thanks for the continued support. Cheers.
Cheers.